Before you can analyze your data, we learned that you need to consider if you need to code the data, edit the data, and transform the data. Once you are actually ready to begin the analysis phase, you need to think about what information you have collected in order to choose the appropriate method for analysis. The method that you choose to analyze data will depend on if your data is nominal, ordinal, interval, or ratio, the levels of measurement that we learned in Learning Outcome 4. Remember, these levels of measurement progress, that nominal can just be used to name categories. Ordinal is one level higher because you can order the categories. Interval is another level higher because this type of data can actually be recorded with a number, but it has no true and meaningful zero. And the highest level of measurement that you can get the most information from was ratio, a number with a true meaningful zero. We're going to examine three main methods to analyze our data: frequencies, measures of center, and measures of spread. These can only be applied for certain types of data, so it is very important that you know what level of measurement you have before you pick which method of analysis to use. In the next series of videos, we're going to learn how to do these calculations by hand, and then in the next separate lesson, we'll learn to do them in Excel. As we learn each of the methods, we will also learn which methods apply to which scales of nominal, ordinal, interval, ratio levels of measurement. Also, before you do calculations, they'll also depend on if you have sample or population data. So not only do you need to identify the level of measurement before you choose how you're going to analyze your data, you also need to identify if you have sample or population data. As a reminder, we called values calculated for the population parameters, so P matched with P, and values calculated for a sample statistics, so the S's match each other. The way that we tell them apart using notation is that parameters are represented with Greek letters, like mu for the mean and sigma for the standard deviation, which we will learn to calculate. Statistics, on the other hand, are represented with Latin letters, like X with a bar on top for the mean and S for the standard deviation. Please continue to the next page to learn how to calculate these various measures of center, spread, and frequencies.